And an artist who big up Wally on the show, Jerusalem. We have quite a lot of hits on the show. Every time we talk about Skippa, we say, yo, this general, whether New York or overseas, whether even here in Jamaica, Jerusalem, going like them no one. Play him, song them. This man has a fan base, has some impact. He had a time for really voice his opinion on J Frey's podcast platform. And a couple things I want to highlight to the people of Jerusalem. Firstly, his mindset as an artist from the younger generation and how him view his process when he making music. Because a lot of people have the mindset that a lot of these younger artists stuck in a one headspace, trap dancer, jumping at the crown, them can't perform, gone to them yard. So when people are trying boxing in creativity, you have to take it to heart, Jerusalem. So I think it's a good look. So I just want to start off this with Jerusalem. How you feel with Skippa coming out and saying that, yo, nobody box with him, we just admit music. How you feel about that?
I feel great about it. Him sound like he's on our wavelength. To hear him represent himself is very refreshing in terms of he's just making music. He's not thinking about the chorus need to come here, so. And after 8 bar you do this and you need to do this, or the rhythm supposed to do this and all kind of stuff. He's just making music from his point of view. And to be totally honest, a lot of people blaming the artists, and most of the blame, if them going blame in terms of the direction of the music, has to go with the producers. It's not really the artists saying that they're making trap beats, you know. It's really the producers making trap beats. Artists just DJ upon wherever them here. It's kind of unfair if we kind of boxing the artist. Them artist is just an artist. Whoever ready make game, he's gonna try his best to express himself on that beat. So he is having the mindset that this is just music. We're gonna keep to certain traditions in terms of how music is normally portrayed or whatever, but don't box us in and try make it sound like we are trying reinvent the wheel or this not go work or, you know? Yep. So it was kind of very refreshing to hear his aspect on that side of the kind.
I agree. And one more thing now, Jerusalem was Skippa, you know. I think, yes or no, I'm not lie, Skippa coming like him drape me up Jerusalem. Alkaline and Massacre. Me want to see them go at it. Because me kind of love the clash culture. I love that energy there. But because we see so much delay and so much subliminal messaging and no direct contact, Skippa come out and say, yo, to tell you the truth, them two man there and others who have that influence, I better them just work together. I better them do a collab album even. I'm not gonna lie. I think a collab album of a Massacre Alkaline level would be more impactful than a clash. Well, how you feel about that?
Yeah, man, it make perfect sense. I think we need to come out of this culture. I tell you, say Jamaicans in general have this one done culture, and it spreads in the music. We can't have 3-4 persons running the dancehall, and I think that mindset is what caused this thing. If we always try war for the crown. Skippa being young and seeing his elder statesman them and how it turned out, because he mentioned that it kind of no make no sense for when you get old, the youth to come in. If you take like the Movada and the Cartel, and after 20 years or 15 years of war, and then them just come together, when that whole generation, they kind of, you know, dead out.
Yeah.
So what if they were working together from, you know, the earlier stages? And he spoke about the collaboration albums. For example, like, you know, you have the Drake and the Future collab album and a portion of that collaboration album. Imagine if this was for dancehall. And when him say it, he say, yeah, real talk. Easier said than done. True. Because as me say, we're supposed to can say we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artists around the thing. And I think is we kind of help perpetuate these things, because when we have like DJ of the year, or, you know.
But we have to change the narrative when we can, but that's I understand what you say. I just the culture.
Yeah, and I think this is where Sean Paul taking out the clash culture, because Sean Paul, you know, is not for the clashing.
Yeah.
His mindset is more of the unity. Probably we need to take that into consideration, but knowing Jamaica and our culture, well, a bad man thing the man them a deal with it, so it's gonna be hard for that, but it's a step in the right direction, and probably Skippa should be the one of the architect for us go out and do some collaboration albums and see if the generation will just follow him and think that. So
agreed. And as we're saying to people, it's actually a very, very centered youth in terms of mids. It's just that sometimes when the mids go off Jerusalem, you know it thing go. But big up Skippa and all the younger artists who have that type of mindset. Just keep doing the music, keep pushing the culture forward. Alright, just like that, peeps, just like that. Keep the conversations going, you know, people, you know what I mean? You know, I agree with Skippa on the things that more unity is good for the community. Make we know. Just keep the conversations going. And just like that, Jerusalem, let's head into the top 10.